Okay, here we are. Now this is our bathroom, master suite bathroom. When we moved in here, this wall, and actually all the walls in the room, were painted with sponge paint, multiple colors. On top of here was some kind of a mural thing over top, and we removed it, of course, because it looked like hell. Then there were stick-on fishes. That's right, stick-on fishes on this wall, which we also removed. And in doing so, we revealed this scene on this wall, which I don't believe that you could make no matter how hard you tried. And I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so let's get into the scary faces and strange forms seen in this. Right here, there's a hooked nose and a face that you can see more than one face in that same area. There are probably faces that I have not found, but here's one, and there's one. There is faces here, right here. It looks like I don't know, like something from a fantasy novel. You can see that there are figures as well. There are what looks to be two figures standing side by side here. This one has kind of a round head to it. There's, I don't even know what you would call that. There's a face here. I don't think the camera's going to pick up some of this. There's a face here. There's a face here. There are multiple what looked like faces and skulls on some kind of a tree right here. And it itself is made up of faces and other things. If you look at it from this direction, you can see what looks like a face and a body made up of skulls and a long arm. Same is true here. Face, a body type of thing with a long arm and what looked to be small feet, small legs. And this one I can see very clearly in the monitor. You can see it from different aspects. You can look at it as turned this way, or you can see it as a whole, and this is another shoulder and arm. Oh boy. Face here, face here, face there. In fact, let's see if I can look at that one. Jesus. Some of these things are just horrifying to look at. And face there, and it's very difficult, I think, for you to see these things, but it looks like here is like an altar with a body laying on top of it. Yes, all of it is a little bit, shall we say, abstract, but you can see, I can see in the camera right here, another screaming face. This is real. I certainly didn't make this. This came with the house. And the idea that there were stick-on fish all over it is actually just as horrifying as what you can see here. Yeah, right. Look at this. This also makes up a giant face. You can see, looks like. Anyway, that's all. That's it. The rest of the paint that I can see has very little of any of this. I don't know what is behind the medicine cabinet. There may be more. But you can, there are other places you can see some things. Like what's a screaming head right there. But this is the main place. And I'm telling you right now that what you see in the camera is probably half of what is actually there. The longer you stand here and look, the more stuff that you see. All right, that's it.